You know, the central modern anxiety of life over 60 is that the simple act of updating a social media app, or even just changing a phone setting, it doesn't feel like a routine task anymore. It feels like you're walking into a high-stakes digital minefield, where just one wrong click could accidentally broadcast your entire private life to the world.
This really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? It's that feeling you get in your stomach when a pop-up appears, and it's demanding you accept new terms or update your privacy settings. It feels less like simple maintenance and more like a test or maybe even a trap. And you worry that if you fail, your photos, your messages, all that personal information could end up somewhere you never, ever intended. If you ever felt that jolt of panic, I really want you to hear this. You are not alone. And more importantly, it is not your fault.
And that right there is the most crucial thing to understand. That feeling of confusion, that fear of making a mistake, it is not a personal failing. It's not because you're bad with technology. It has been designed into the system. We're going to call it what it is, an engineered obstacle. And understanding how it's built, well, that's the very first step to taking it apart.
Okay, so this slide really gets to the core conflict here. Your goals as a user are usually pretty simple, right? You want clarity, you want to connect with people, and you want your privacy. But often the app has a completely different set of goals. Its success is measured by engagement, by ad views, by data collection. So when your desire for privacy clashes with the platform's need for your data, what you get is a user interface that is intentionally confusing. It's literally designed to nudge you away from your goals and toward theirs.
And this brings us to a key concept they use: dark patterns. That's the industry term for these manipulative design choices. A dark pattern is any part of an app or a website that's built specifically to trick you into doing something you probably don't want to do. You've seen this. Think of that big, bright green Accept All button. While the option for Manage Settings is tiny, it's gray, and it's hidden way down at the bottom of the screen. Your eye is naturally pulled to the easy, colorful choice. That is a dark pattern, and its entire purpose is to guide your hand toward the option that benefits the company, not you. And this illustrates another one of their favorite tactics: Roach Motel architecture. The name kind of says it all. It's incredibly easy to check in, but it's almost impossible to check out. Signing up for a free trial? Oh, that's one click. But trying to find the page to cancel that same trial before they charge your card? Well, suddenly you're clicking through 5 different hidden menus, you're re-entering your password, you're answering surveys. This design is meant to make you just give up. It creates so much friction that it feels easier to just stay subscribed, or to leave that confusing privacy setting just the way it is. So I really want to repeat this because it is the most important mindset shift you can make. Your confusion is not a bug, it's a feature. It is a manufactured, engineered obstacle that has been placed directly in your path. And once you truly accept this, you can stop blaming yourself. You can start looking for a new way to navigate. You can start building a strategy.
And that strategy is what we're calling the Digital Sovereignty Protocol. Now, this isn't about becoming some kind of tech genius overnight. Not at all. It's about adopting 3 core principles that give you back control, so you can operate from a place of calm, logical thinking instead of that reactive fear.
So the first principle is the desktop first rule. The next time an app on your phone pressures you to make an important decision, your first move is to do nothing. Just close the app. Walk over to a desktop or a laptop computer. Why? Well, a tiny phone screen is the perfect place for those dark patterns to hide. It's a micro interface where options can be easily tucked away off screen. A larger monitor, on the other hand, gives you what we call spatial clarity. You can see everything laid out at once, open new tabs to do some research, and just perform a calm, clear-eyed review of the settings without that cramped, urgent feeling you get from a mobile pop-up.
Our second principle builds right on top of the first. We call it the third-party filter. The idea is simple. Never, ever trust the app to be an unbiased guide to its own settings. I mean, its help menus are often just filled with marketing noise that's designed to convince you that sharing more data is actually a good thing. So you need a better map. A third-party filter just means going to a neutral source, like a search engine, a YouTube tutorial, or a tech help website, and looking up how to change privacy settings on whatever app it is. These external guides show you the direct path without trying to sell you on anything. This is how you get to true informed consent.
And the third principle is the incognito baseline. This one is all about silencing that inner panic, that bomb disposal panic, where you feel like one wrong click is going to make everything explode. To counter this, you create what's called a safe sandbox. You just open an incognito or a private browser window. This tells your browser not to use any of your saved information. No login details, no tracking files.
In this safe mode, you can go to the service's website and explore the settings menus without being logged in and without any risk to your actual account. It lets your logical brain take over from your panicked.
Okay, so we have our 3 principles: move to a desktop, use an external map, and create a safe sandbox to test things out. Those are the big ideas, the mindset shifts. Now let's translate them into concrete, repeatable actions. 4 new behaviors that will help you achieve what we can call digital peace. So how do we turn these principles into actual daily habits? Well, here are 4 new behaviors that are going to put you, not the app, in the driver's seat. All right, here are the 4 strategic steps. Let's take them one by one. First up, the 24-hour update pause. When that pop-up appears, demanding an immediate decision, your new instinct is to do nothing. Just close it. Give yourself 24 hours. This one move breaks the urgency trap the designers use to force you into a quick, bad decision. Second, the search bar shortcut. Instead of getting lost in that Roach Motel of menus, go directly to the settings page and look for a search bar. Type in what you're looking for, like privacy, location, or ads. This takes you right to the controls you care about, bypassing all their engineered detours. Third, the core account firewall. This is a big one for security. Create a separate, junk email address that you only use for social media and other non-essential stuff. Your main email, the one for banking, for doctors, for important contacts, is kept totally separate. This acts as a firewall. If one of those apps ever leaks data, your most critical information stays safe. And fourth, the visual screenshot audit. Think of this as your personal undo button. Before you change any setting, just take a screenshot of the screen. If you make a change and something goes wrong, you have a perfect visual record of how things were. It's your digital safety net.
So, when you start combining these principles and these strategic steps, something really fundamental begins to shift. It's more than just knowing a few new tricks. It's a change in your identity, in your entire experience of the digital world. You start becoming the sovereign operator of your own life online. And here's the most crucial point. That feeling of hesitation you've had, the world might have tried to make you feel like that was a sign of being slow or behind the times. That is absolutely wrong. In the modern digital world, your caution is a sign of competence. It shows you understand the stakes. It's not fear, it's wisdom. It's the skill of someone who knows to look before they leap. And in this world of digital minefields, that is a superpower. And this really is the transformation. By adopting this protocol, you are no longer a passive user being led through a minefield, just hoping you don't step on anything. You become a sovereign operator. You are the one managing your environment calmly and deliberately. You decide what information gets shared, when it gets shared, and who it gets shared with. And this is about so much more than just privacy. It's about achieving mental clarity and the deep freedom of being in charge of your own story. So, what's the single biggest takeaway here? It's that digital confusion is a manufactured product, and you now have the protocol to overcome it. And I want to leave you with one final tangible challenge. This is your very first act of sovereignty. The next time you see one of those pop-ups asking for a privacy update, I want you to follow these 3 steps. 1. Do not click accept. Resist that powerful urge to just take the easy path. Just close it. 2. Later, when you have a moment, open that same service on a desktop or a laptop computer. And 3. Look for the words customize, manage settings, or more options. Actively seek out the path that gives you control, not the pre-selected default they want you to take. This simple act, this is the beginning. It's the first step in reclaiming your digital agency and navigating the world online with confidence and with peace of mind. Thank you for joining me for this explainer.